Hello, second graders. Today for social studies, we are going to continue in our map skills book. So if you need to pause the video and go get your map skills book, please do that. Once you have your map skills book, open it up to page number 21. In your lesson plans, I have it wrong again, but it is page 21 as we did 20 yesterday, okay? Then put your pencil in the crick of your book and let's first review cardinal directions, and let's watch this little video to remind us of our 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west.
Let's learn the directions north, south, east, and west. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. It's helpful to know how to read a compass or how to use a GPS because they show or tell you which way you're going. Knowing north, south, east, and west helps us when we drive, when we're reading a map, when we're giving directions, and when we're learning about the world. Here's a tip to remember north, south, east, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Or never eat slimy worms. Ew. Now let's practice finding north, south, east, and west on a map. Which way is north? That's right. Which way is south? You're right. Which way is east? That's right. Which way is west? You're right. Awesome job. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below.
Okay, so you may now pick up your pencil, and on this page in our map skills book, we are going to be mapping directions. And we are at Frontier Town. So Mrs. Murphy is going to make this really big so that you can see Frontier Town. And I'm going to again read it off my book, the bottom. So you're going to have to follow along on the bottom, but make sure you look at the top on my map. So we are going to use your skills. It says down below, it says use the map to plan a trip to Frontier Town. Number 1, you are going to stay at the Nugget Hotel. Find the hotel on the map and write an H on it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look at my map key. Okay, so look at my map key. My key is down here at the bottom. So this key is kind of like a regular key. It will tell me, it will help me get in, or it'll help me figure out where the different places are located. So here is a hotel. That is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for this symbol. I can see my cardinal directions north, east, south, and west. So if I look here for the hotel, I can look around and I notice that there is only one hotel on this map in Frontier Town. And that hotel is right here. So with your pencil, you're gonna write an H on it. H for hotel. And if you have to trace over it a couple times, because I know your pencils don't always show on this paper in our book, that is fine. So put an H over this hotel right there. Okay? And then you may X off number 1. Now on number 2, it says, when you leave the hotel, your first stop will be the Pony Express office. So if I'm gonna leave this hotel and I wanna go to the Pony Express office, I'm gonna look all around, and I know an office is gonna look like this. A store or an office looks like this building here. So I'm looking for that building, okay? There's the bank, general store, Frontier News, Sheriff, Pony Express. So if I go to the hotel to the Pony Express, I need to think. To get there, you will walk blank on Nugget Street. Okay, so they actually have a starting going down here. So if I want to go on Nugget Street, don't go up there, go here. If I'm going towards up on Nugget Street, which direction is that? So remember, directions going up would be north. So on the first blank, Mrs. Murphy's going to write it number 2. On the first blank of number 2, you're going to put a north. N-O-R-T-H. North. Because we have to go north on Nugget Street. I know that's probably hard to see, so I'll spell it again. N-O-R-T-H. So the first blank on the bottom for number 2 is north. Then blank on Main Street. So here's Main Street that goes this way. If I want to go on Main Street to Pony Express, I'm going to turn and go this direction. Which direction is that? To the left is west. So on the second blank on number 2, you're going to spell west. W-E-S-T. You're going to go west. Okay? So we went north on Nugget Street. We turned and went west on Main Street. Then you can X off number 2. So we have number 1 done. And number 2 is now done. Number 3 says, after visiting the Pony Express, you want to go to the general store. You will walk blank along Main Street. So if I want to go to the general store, I noticed earlier that the general store was down here by the bank. So if I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go back this direction to the general store, I'm going back to the right, which is to the east. So on number 3, you're going to walk east on Main Street. So in number 3, you're going to spell east. E-A, the E-A makes a long E sound, and then S-T, east. Okay, and here's the word east right here too. Okay, we're going to do the map it. You can add to the map. Something is missing on the map. There is a school between the Nugget Hotel and church. Make up a symbol for school, add it to the map and the map key. So let's first put it down in our map key. So let's put it down here by this open space. So I'm going to draw a symbol for a school. So remember, when we make a symbol for a school or symbol for anything, we're going to make it simple, not a lot of detail. So I'm going to draw a big rectangle and a front door, and I'm going to put a flag because we know that most schools have a flagpole outside of the school with a flag on it. Now, by this drawing, I'm going to spell school. S-C-H-O-O-L. Can you please make sure you do your drawing of the school on your map key and write and label school. Now, what we need to do is we need to put this school between the Nugget Hotel and church. So I need to find the hotel. Now the hotel was this H1 that we had found earlier. Now if I look for the symbol for a church looks like this big building with a cross on the top. So here's the hotel, here's the church. The school needs to go between it, kind of in this grassy area. So right now, all you need to do is draw what you drew down here for your symbol. You need to draw it up here and put your school there. So now you have added the school, not only to your map key, but also to your map. Great job today, second graders. We reviewed our map key, we reviewed our cardinal directions, and we practiced using our cardinal directions to get around on our map from place to place and going along streets and knowing which direction to go. Great job today. Make sure you get this page all the way done, and we'll turn in our math skills books very soon for Mrs. Murphy to look at and to grade.